Hi everyone, it's Nat here. I'm on with Friday book haul. I have piles of books to show today, so we will get on with that. If you want to join in on the collaboration, just add hashtag Friday book haul to your video. Now, firstly, there's a few bits and pieces. This is from 1996. It's Cambridge Art Legacy, a Sister Act. Now, there is a book that I've got hiding around in one of the bags that's full of their art or about them or something. So I put that aside and put it with that book, because if I did a journal, I would want to put that in there, keep it together. There was some Australian Most Amazing Bird card. I don't know what this came out of, but it's really cool. There were a whole pile of envelopes, so I grabbed them. I think they came from a kit of cards and that, which I might have in another bag around here somewhere. So I'm just sort of going bag by bag, and I'll stop and put away in between bags just so I don't end up with books everywhere in my craft room. So these are the little golden books. Now I did buy some, and then I found some broken ones in the recycling as well. So this one's Hansel and Gretel. Beautiful book. Now that's my receipt. I better put that aside. So the pictures in this are Eloise Wilkin as well. 25th printing, 1979. I love this one. It's a soft cover. Lovely pictures. The Story of the Little Red Hen. This is 1970. So I won't bother flipping through these all that much. Little Grey Donkey, 1973. Where Do Giggles Come From? This is in good condition, quite new. 2011. I know I don't have that one, so add that to the collection. Winnie the Pooh meets Gopher. This is 1965. No, 20th printing, 1981. The Lion's Paw. I love the cover on this one. Beautiful. This is 1974. Look at the colour in that. Four Puppies. 74. So they're all in pretty good nick, those ones. Then I grabbed a couple of gardening books or flower books. Flowers for All Seasons. This one was one I could not walk past. That was on the shelf. 1986. And lovely illustrations. Sorry about the shadows and that. I do have one of those round lights, which I might try and set up on the other side and see if that helps when I figure out my computer setup. I love that page. This Ragtime to Wartime, the best of Good Housekeeping, 1922 to 1939. Even that's just gorgeous to cut out. $1986, and I love that they've made the pages look vintage. They're a nice cream colour. That one's nice with the fashion. Accessories. It's really cool that it's all black and white as well. Australian military uniforms, 1800s to 1982. This one is 1982. Pocket, but no library card. Someone must have drawn that because they've done a grid. I'll have to rub it out with an eraser. Then I've initially in the bins I found a couple of these. Well, I filled up a bag with them. And then as I kept hunting, I found more and more. So I don't know how many are in this set. Yeah, but I end up with heaps. So I want to try and harvest these pretty quickly so I can get rid of a lot of the bulk. So it's Disney's Wonderful World of Knowledge. Now, I'm not too keen on the Disney pictures and that because I know that they can be a bit funny with their copyright. And I'm just not really keen on the cartoony type stuff. So, but there is a lot of other stuff in here as well. So, it says copyright 71, 73 and 80. So we'll say 1980 for these. So each book, I think, has a different sort of theme. This one's Italy. So I'm more interested in the pictures that don't have Disney characters. And then I've got one more of them to show you. I thought I'd just grab two out to have a look at and leave the rest. This is Yearbook 1982. So I think it'll be interesting just to go through all of these and have a bit of a read. I might cut some of the Disney stuff out and see if someone else is interested in them. I know a lot of people do make journals with Disney characters and that, and I just don't really like them myself, so I don't mind passing those on. But there's some other nice stuff in there that I can use. That's cool, the dragon. One of my favourite plant books, which I've probably got too many of. Well, they're my I wouldn't like necessarily buy them. I probably bought one or two before though, when I didn't have many, but now I have plenty. I only grab them if they're on their way to the recycling. So it's the Reader's Digest Complete Guide to, is it guide? Yeah, to Indoor Plants, 1980. But the illustrations are great in these, and I have used some of them before. And they're a beautiful size as well. Good for journaling cards. There's lots in there. And then there was this is a beautiful book. It's Almond Eyes, Lotus Feet, Indian Traditions in Beauty and Health. Gorgeous, gorgeous book. I'm not sure what the cover looks like. I think it's just a plain white cover. Look at that picture. $2007 for this one. Beautiful pictures. Methinks a boho journal. And then the roses, and that can probably go in some other journals. Aren't they gorgeous? This would probably be a really interesting read as well. But yeah, I really love that one. So I will grab another bag. Okay, so my next pile. Found some more bits and pieces. So there's a huge map here from Australian Geographic. So there's 2 of them. So I grabbed them. Got to stop grabbing them because I have a plastic tub full of the things now. So yeah, I might have to make a whole heap of journals that are just map pages. Why not? Yeah, this was in there, which is cool. It's a mini cash receipt book. That looks quite old too, that one. So that's going to be fun. Now, a pack of Japanese flashcards hasn't even been opened. So I had to grab that. I've stopped buying so many flashcards because I do have a whole heap of different ones now. But I don't have Japanese ones like this. I'll try and do it gently. Grab a couple out. Oh, they're really cool. Might learn something here. Well, that one's easy. Kitchen. Well, it's easy reading the English translation. That's not really easy reading the, what would you call them, symbols. They're beautiful. So it'd be hard to want to alter them much. You could like stick some pretties, nice paper around the words maybe. Otherwise I'd keep them for Oriental themed journals, probably. Some more of the envelopes. And this is possibly what the envelopes were for. Now some of these are a bit dirty and dusty, but we'll give them a wipe off. So it's a whole lot of nature themed cards. Animal life. Looks like it's just the penguins and those scenes. Might take them out of that bag because it feels dusty. But they're quite pretty. If I don't use them as is, I can always alter them. Then there was Taste and Tales from Texas with Love, a collection of Texas recipes. I thought this might be cool for your farmyard kitchen journals, that sort of thing. It's just a bit different. And it's nice and cream pages. 1983. Granny's Apricot Pies. Texas Pecan Bars. So I thought that was a cool, different style of cooking book. Whoops, knocked my light over. Bryce Courtney book, got this for the cover. Nice wide spine. So I've got that. Another little golden book, Hush Hush It's Sleepy Time. Beautiful pictures. Imagine that in an autumn themed journal. It's quite, most of the pictures are quite autumnal, so it might be worth doing it as a autumn/fall theme. Might be missing a page. Oh no, there we go, it's at the top here. 1973, this one. Just seeing if it's got a number. Oh my God, it's got a letter. It's the first time I've looked there and it's actually had a letter. And it's A, even better. That one's going to go in my collection. Now this, look at this cover. And it's good that it's been covered because it's kept in good nick. That's a gorgeous cover. I'm going to have to do something special with that. It's the Shell Country Book. I don't think I even really noticed how nice that cover was when I grabbed it. I tend to just pick stuff up and go flick, flick, yep. Smells old. 1962. Look at the little frog there. That's cool. And the writing's really small. And beautiful colour plates. Bit of a treasure, this one. I'll take that off because that is dirty too, and that will probably go in where my special covers go. Needs a bit of work, but it's in one piece, so that's a good start. Next is a book of whales, and not the swimming kind, I don't think. Oh, I didn't know these were in there. Port Macquarie RSL Club. Fair enough. Might just alter that. North Wales Beauty Spots. That is old. Beauty Spots. Is that a prison? Oh no, a castle. I wonder if this has a date. Don't think it does. Photochrome Midget View Book. Maybe it has one in the back. Oh. Okay. $19.54, this reprint. It's got some poetry. Rumour, Romance and Sentiment. That's what those were. Just have some pictures. Yeah, I like these old pictures. The castles. This is Grimm's Fairy Tales. Looks like a mouse or a moth or something's got to that, which is a shame because that's really pretty. That's salvageable. No date that I can see. The back's pretty good. And we have some pictures throughout. Oh, there's another colour one. Happiness Hours Storybook by Enid, Blyton. I like the cover, but it's not in the best condition, so I'm not sure. See what the inside's like. 1964, this one. It's got some pictures. I'll be able to reuse the pictures. This old book, it's not in very good condition. Round the Horn Before the Mast. Reprinted 1907. Love the signature up the top here. Very nice. Don't know if it has any pictures. It's just like an antique book. The nice thick pages. Oh, here we go. It wasn't too exciting, but that's beautiful. Market Street and Cool Buildings. Oh, I got this for my brother, I think. Japanese Grammar and Conversation in 90 Days. So put that aside for him. Now, this is one of my favourites. I always grab this if I see it. I've got another one or two here. Wildflowers of the Adelaide Hills. The pictures are gorgeous in this. I've got quite an old one too. 1983 for this one. Love that one. And they're a nice little size for your journaling cards as well, or pockets. Renoir, 138 plates, 63 are in colour. Fancy that. It's 19 something or other. It says 61. This one, 1964. I don't know if this is that old, but anyway. Ooh, ladies. It's all in the name of art. Someone's hair, and it's not mine. Oh, someone's photo. Oh, cheekies. I'll have to do something with that, won't I? Oh, what's this? House of Clocks. Business card. That's lovely. Now, oh, they must have cleaned out the art section. These are too huge, so you won't see the whole lot, but you'll get the idea. Gorgon? I don't know. 16 beautiful full colour prints. No idea what I'll do with these, but they won't go on in the bin. Maybe I'll make envelopes or something. Oh, that's right. So they're the plates that you can take off. So I can reuse this paper in my journals as pages and take the plates off and use them separately, which is really cool. So that's why I grabbed them, because it's usually really nice thick paper as well. So I've got that one, and then there's one with the Rembrandt. Look at that. That is amazing. Yeah, lots of paper. Really cool. That'd be good for like glue booking and that as well. Nice big pages for my bigger books. Stardust Circus. Don't know if it was the cover of something. But I thought for a circus journal that might come in handy. Another big one. Another atlas. Falling apart. Rigby's. Oh, that scared me then, and it's just a picture of a butterfly. Wasn't expecting it. I don't know if you saw that then, but yeah. I'm scared easy. 73 maybe, around then. So it's huge. These pages, they're a bit glossy, but they'd make nice envelopes. Something like that, so I might have to do some of that. Someone's paper it's been written on. What is this? Mud bricks making and laying. I really like the pictures. Oh, that's right. Love the writing. So I think that'll be really cool to back tags and stuff with. And the colour of the page is nice as well. So that's why I grabbed that one. This one is Antiques and Art. There might have been a few of these. Tell you what, all the bookmarks and stuff that you get. All sorts. So these glue booking fodder, I reckon. Because they're mainly glossy bits and pieces, but things that you could fussy cut out and use. And I do find a lot of sort of antique magazines and that, and a lot of them don't have much good stuff, but I really liked what these had in them. Oh, they're gorgeous. They'll be fun to use. So then there were I tell you what, I'm getting sick of people's bookmarks. Collectibles. So the same deal with these. Lots of glue book fodder. And they'll be alright for journals. So I think I've got a few of them. Yeah, there's another collectibles. Then another one of those cards. Times past, everyday antiques in the home. Another collectors from the ABC TV show. Not as much in there, but there'd still be a couple of pages with some fun stuff to use. I'd like these, cut them out for a glue book. Nice colours. Have all these ideas for glue books. I just got to start doing them. Start cutting and sticking. And collectibles trader. So yeah, a whole lot of different antique style magazines, collectibles. This is a map that fell out of something. It's a nice old one. Trying to be careful with it, I think I pulled this out of something because I didn't want the book. Map of the southwestern portion of Central Australia. More cards. Is this another art book? Toulouse-Lautrec. I have no idea. Hopefully I was close. Toulouse-Lautrec. Henry. I'll just call him Henry. And this again has the big plates that you can take out, which is great. It's got a nice vintage style. Another collectibles, antique and art. That one's a bit different. That's a nice orange picture. Another collectibles. Another one of these. I've got so many of these. But this one has the dust cover. I don't think I've ever seen the dust cover on one of these before. So it's one of them ones. Australian's Woman's Weekly Cookery in Colour with the really cool retro coloured pages. I now have books everywhere. European hand firearms. There are a whole heap of these in the bin. And I think this is the only one I ended up grabbing, only because it just feels like a shame for it to go in the bin, because this one seems quite old. $19.59, this one. It's got some really nice pages in the back I can use. And if I decide that I don't want to use the guns, I'll just use the back side of the pages since it's clear. Oh, what's that? This is exciting. Looks like it's been cut. A test serial number to be recorded by WID in vehicle logbook. Ah, it's from 64. Must have been a driver's license. Maybe test from 1964. That's funny. It's a beautiful old book, this one. Australia's Yesterdays. I think we've all seen these by now. This is probably the newest one that I have so far. It's got a different cover on it, I think. Blah, blah. 2001. It's a lot newer than the other ones I have. So many cool pictures on these. And this weird book, Gilliam's, a pre-posthumous memoir by Terry Gilliam. So I think I grabbed this just because it's a bit different, and I think I grabbed it. Oh, that was rude. So I think I grabbed it for my possibly glue booking. There's a lot of weird stuff in it. Apologise now for anything rude or offensive. But I thought there might be some really fun stuff like that to cut out and put on a glue book page. Okay, so I think I've got that last little pile of books now. So another magazine, it's Scrapbook Creations. So I do pick up these whenever I see them. So I have way too many here, but if I ever lack some inspiration, I can go through them and maybe pick up some ideas. And this one looks like it's got some great ideas in it. That's the problem, is my idea is to go through, just grab one or two bits that I might like to try sometime and get rid of the rest. But the thing is, I want to try everything, and there's just not enough hours in the day. New Art Deco alphabets. 38 complete alphabets. Well, it'd be sad to call it an alphabet if it wasn't complete. So aren't they cool? So these would be interesting. Gives you some ideas too. You could try copying them. And I mean with your pen and paper. I don't mean photocopying. Creative Memories Scrapbook Page Design and Layout Ideas for Australia and New Zealand. 2002. Now this one doesn't look like it would have as many ideas. I mean, it looks good for scrapbooking, but doesn't look as good for journaling. Although I have watched, was it Bohemian Crafting that did a bit of a series, I think, where she was using scrapbook layouts to create her journal pages, and that was really cool. 150 years of stained and painted glass. 1986. So just thought these would make some nice backgrounds for the glue books. They're beautiful. They'd make beautiful bookmarks. Elementary rigid dynamics. Dynamics of a system of rigid bodies. Sounds suspect. 1891. This does not look like a book from 1891. So this one's been looked after. So it's a bit damaged there. So cool pages. And I'd say some very old paper. That is cool writing. It's a pity about the pencil. Drink a beer, it says in the background in pencil. I think someone scribbled over the top of the beautiful old stuff, so I'll try and rub the pencil off. And then I'll probably copy that, because that is gorgeous writing. Lovely. And then there were these 3 books that are As You Were. One's 46, one's 47, one's 48. This is 1948. That's not up the right way. That's weird. But that is. Okay, that's a bit cool in a glue book. Beautiful old pages. As You Were, Australian Services at Home and Overseas from 1788 to 1948. So interesting. is 1947. Again, that is upside down. Oh no, I've got it upside down. I'm confusing myself now. It's not hard. And then the 1946 one. Nice colour on the pages, in good condition. There are some, that's a really nice picture. Wartime stuff's not my favourite theme, that's for sure. But it's just one of those things that I saw and had trouble letting go to the bin. This is furniture and decoration, period and modern. $19.41. Just like how old they are, how big the pages are, the colour of the pages. Some of the pictures are all right. Oh, this sort of thing's nice. The diagrams, especially of the goth style furniture and that. And the last, I kept the best for last. This was in there. Project card album, Birds, the shell, a shell one. And yes, it does have, it's got a bit of mould on the cover, but it has the cards in there. And I don't think, where's that bird card I had here? That looked too new to be part of this. Let's see if these are all full. Yeah, they are. So absolutely gorgeous these ones are. So I've been collecting a few of these books recently. And a stack of single cards as well. So that's awesome. So that is my books for this week. Yeah, definitely a good big haul. Especially with those Disney ones. There must be 30 of them or something. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all of that. I have to get into them and hack them up, I think. So I hope you have a really good weekend and that you get some crafting done. And I will see you again soon. I will see you on Sunday for Secondhand Sunday, no doubt. All right, take care. See ya.